Unfortunately, I was kind of sick for a few days, and um, it was a very weird kind of sick. It wasn't like a flu or anything like that. Well, actually, thinking about the symptoms, I think it was just stress, honestly. But it must have been very subconscious because I kind of resolved myself to, I don't know, do better or whatever. But I guess my body was like, we're not on board with the mission that your brain has created. And just like, it wasn't like canker sore, but my tongue hurt really bad. Like, I was like starting to worry about, like, do I have like tongue cancer or something? Like, it's okay now, so I mean, hopefully I don't have fucking tongue cancer, but. And then I was just like really tired. But it was my time of the month too, so like, during that time I'm just always like extremely fatigued. I don't really have a lot of the other symptoms, right? Like, I don't get cramps or anything like that, but I do get extremely fatigued. And so I was like, oh, well, it could be that, or it could be, like, I don't know. My body was just doing so many weird things, but I was just like, okay, well, I guess I just gotta sleep or whatever. And so I didn't even really dream that much during that time. Like, it was like, cause like, do you know what happens? Like, REM sleep is like, you have to be in like the Goldilocks zone. If you get too light, like if you're in too light of sleep, you don't have dreams, or you don't remember them. But if you get too deep of sleep, if like you just like conk out, then also that you will not remember your dreams. I think it was the latter for me, because I was just like, like I woke up at like 6 p.m. Like I slept all day. I was like, okay. But anyway, um, my neighbors were playing a lot of music, like it wasn't bad music or whatever, but they were playing it all night long. I was like, oh my god, that's so weird. But it was like calm. It was like meditation music or something. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't give a shit. But I'm pretty sure it influenced my dream that I had, because I dreamt that I was like singing. Well, it's a gak song, or not a gak song. Well, no, it's not even. It was not even during the gak era, but I dreamt that uh, I was like singing Malice Miser's Mayonaka ni Kawashita Yakusoku. It's like, 真夜中に交わした約束嘆きの Yeah, anyway. I haven't heard that song in forever, so I don't know. But, and it wasn't even the same vibe, but, I don't know. I woke up and I was listening to that one. I don't know what his name is, but it's like this German guy. Um, he's in the Mandalorian. He's the guy that says, "I want to see the baby. I would like to see the baby." I don't know. He's kind of unexpectedly hilarious, because like, I don't know. He says the most downer things, but his delivery is like pure comedy, and I just woke up like, I saw this thing. He was talking about the jungle, and he's like, it's screaming in agony. Like, it's dying all over the place. I don't think he says that, but like, I don't know. I was like, oh, that's hilarious. Like, oh my god, I don't think I could. I don't know. My sense of humor is kind of warped, I guess. But I don't know. I can't be the only one though. I don't know. Germans have this kind of intellectualized humor or something. But I just woke up and I was like, oh. I've been going through too many emotions at the moment, but anyway, pleasant ones. But anyway, in the dream, it was kind of weird. Okay, so there was a part where I was singing or something, right? I don't remember if it was in the beginning or the end or whatever. But then also, I was like living in this small little. I was living in this certain house. I've never been in a house like this. I'm trying to think how to describe it. Mm, well, it's not like, okay, you know, when I say tiny house, you know, you picture those tiny houses that they try to sell and they have like, you know, no, it's not like, it wasn't like an actual tiny house. It was just like, okay, it wasn't a tiny house, it was a small house. But, I think it wasn't exactly like this, but I think it was like one of the houses that we lived in California. But anyway, so okay, I did a lot of stuff in this dream. Okay, so like I went to this restaurant. It was a Chinese restaurant, and then I started talking to them in Chinese. I don't know Chinese though, and I don't think it was actual like yeah. So but anyway, so I was talking to them. I don't know what I was doing there. Like I was supposed to meet somebody there, and I don't know if they went. Like it was very diner. Like it was like a diner. It was like a Chinese diner. But anyway, I was there, and then I don't know. I forgot something at the house, so I went back to the house, and I think I had a roommate or something because I was like kind of like, oh, here's the keys. Where's the other set of keys? Oh, this person. And I think my brother, like, I don't know, it was weird because, like, I was kind of me, but I was also kind of just like this other person who was, living the, like, oh, okay, this is a good example, right? Um, you know how, like, the Legend of Zelda, the Ocarina of Time, but then they have, like, Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, and it's like all the same people from Ocarina of Time are in Majora's Masks, but they're just like living this completely different life, right? That was what it felt like. It was like, okay, my family was there and all that, but like the dynamic was different and all this, like everything was kind of a little off. Um, but anyway, like never minding that, right? I was just like, I don't know, I was on the go. I came back to the small house. Um, got my keys. I don't know. I guess it's kind of like my apartment, but it wasn't an apartment. It was a standalone house that had like oh, it's like you know how like sometimes people do have like these small houses and like the plot of land is like huge, like they have like too much yard. Like it was kind of like that. It was it was a huge lawn and everything like that. It was up on a hill, or not a hill, but like I don't know. I guess kind of like you know when things are out in the boonies and like the the ground is not leveled, like so it was kind of a hill, but it was kind of just like I don't know, very like rough ground or something like that. Like they didn't really do anything, like the grass, I don't know, it was whatever. But anyway, I needed my keys and I went to like it was in the laundry room, or like it wasn't a laundry room, it was like a mud room. And say this is the thing too, it's like my apartment does not have a mud room. The fuck. But anyway, it was in the mud room, and I like it was like right by the yeah, it was like, oh, do you know what, my brain must have sampled my grandma's house, like my actual grandma's house, because she has kind of a mud room, with the laundry room, like it's like a laundry room, but it's like more of a mud room. But but yeah, and I was in there, and then I don't know, I was like, oh, where's my keys or whatever, and then I was like looking for my keys, and then I guess I had both sets of keys, and then or was one, I don't remember. I was just very preoccupied with the keys, and then I had to head out again. I mean, that makes sense. That's how I am in real life too. Like before I leave, uh, I always am like, cause I don't know, like I don't like I've forgotten my keys only one time, but I hate, like, I don't want to ever do that again, you know? So I'm like always like, oh, where's my keys? You know, but I think everyone's like that, yeah. But but yeah, so I don't know. And then I was like going off to something else, and then I don't know. Then I started singing. I don't know. Maybe I went to. I don't know. It's just like, I think the real theme of the dream was very much like I was just out and about, and I was doing a lot of things. Like I went to that Chinese diner, and then I went back to my little house, and then I think oh my god, I didn't even think about this. I think I was kind of thinking of my brother's house, because he lives in a smaller town than I do, and it's more country, right? But his house is nice. This was kind of like a little bit, I wouldn't say it's not nice, but my brother's house is way nicer than what my dream made. So, but yeah, I was just like, I don't know, I was just doing stuff. And then I sung. 真夜中に交わした約束 which translates to the promise broken in the midnight. I don't know, did somebody fuck me over last night? Well, I mean, yeah, like my neighbors were just playing music and shit, but it didn't sound like that at all. It was like meditative music or like frequency shit or something, I don't know. But, which I'm glad, like, if they were just blaring a bunch of fucking country music, I probably would not have been as chill, you know? But I really don't care. Like, I'm not, I don't care if it's noisy, I don't give a shit. Unless it's like construction, like, you know, that's a different kind of noisy, right? Like, that's not rhythmic, you know? That's not like boom, 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 you know, like, it's usually jarring. But, I think there's more to the dream, actually. I just can't remember it, because I was preoccupied with the diner and the karaoke and going to the small house, and then, oh, I went there with somebody, right? Like, I was talking to them, and I was like, oh, where's my, because, like, yeah, because, I mean, I was telling somebody, like, oh, where's my keys, or whatever, but I can't remember who it was, but I think I had a longer conversation with them. Like, I think we talked about, I think they were like, you know, it was like kind of like, oh, where are you going, or what, like, you know, or what are you doing, or like, you know, just like those kind of random filler conversations or whatever. I can't even remember who it was, but it was like, I don't know, there might have been more than one person, but I really can't remember. Like I said, my brain was really focused on just like, I had to get around, I had to go to places, I had things to do. Which kind of like makes sense, right? Because I just explained that, you know, I was sick for a few days, and so I wasn't able to do it, even the things that I wanted to do really well. And then, like, on my to-do list, you know, things are popping up that I need, like, you know, I am kind of more in the mind of completing my tasks and shit, so I'm like, yeah, so that checks out. I think it was just a normal dream. I don't think it was like, I don't think it meant anything special, to be honest. It's just my emotions and feelings are being recycled or whatever. And that happens. I know I'm like, oh, I'm the Oracle of Honor. It's like, not every dream I have it means something all grand or whatever. Sometimes it's just, I'm just dreaming, you know? It's just my dream. But yeah, but that was what I dreamt of last night. So yeah, that's it. So take care, be good, bye bye.